Look, we're out here trying to learn about our higher selves. That's the whole goal of existence, right?
Yes.
Or something. This is The Perspective. My name is McCall.
I'm Mima.
I'm producer Butters.
And we have found this lovely little video that
Hold on. Before
Sorry.
we get into it.
Hold, please.
Hold on. I have a note here that says, check with McCall on the closet.
Oh, no.
You didn't do it.
You didn't do it?
I cleared out part of it, so I didn't finish it, though.
So you get half a check.
I get half of a check. I was like, what
Okay.
is the note? And then I was like, what closet are we talking about?
That's why I wrote it
I
down.
was in one,
Yeah,
but
I
I
was
went
very
through.
confused too.
Yeah, so I went through and I cleared some stuff out. I didn't get all of it done though. So
I would like to report, even though I didn't ask y'all to check up on me, I
Nice.
put up all my clean laundry.
good,
And my closet in my guest room is organized. I'm
good.
very happy.
I asked Dustin today because I had a video or a picture come up from 3 years ago that my kitchen was like the cleanest that like I look at it and I remember how clean that felt and I was like, oh, that was so nice. So I sent him a message. I was like, yo, can we like clean the house tonight like actively so that everything's clean? So closet is on that list of things getting cleaned out. So just so you know, very spring cleaning-esque is what we're getting into.
Nice.
So when it comes down to higher self, if y'all don't know what your higher self is, it's basically the being, guide, deity, whatever you want to call it, that is helping you guide into life. Your goodness, your badness, all of that directionality comes from that higher self, higher being, etc. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so producer Butters found this video and we're going to blind react to it. That's a do you dare with the hashtag subconscious mind, hashtag higher self wisdom, hashtag interactive. So,
And we'll pause it so you can
Well, yeah.
if you follow along.
yeah,
Follow along
okay.
with us.
So we'll let this go. You ready?
If you dare to answer these questions, your higher self is going to teach you a lot about yourself that you didn't know. So, want to learn more about your higher self? Just
Yes.
answer these questions and get your results at the end. Pause if you need to.
Oh, we
Okay, so
will.
we'll pause for a second and just breathe for a minute. Get in touch with that higher self, okay? Allow it to come forward. Good? Okay, here we go.
As you go through these questions, try not to think too much and go with your first response. So, let's start. Imagine that you are walking through a forest, but you're not alone. You're walking with a person of your choice. Who is the person that you are walking with?
Pause. Okay,
Okay.
good?
Yep.
Everybody's written down things?
Yep.
After a while of walking, you suddenly come across an animal. What is this animal?
Pause. Got it?
Yep.
What type of interaction is happening between you and this animal?
Everyone written down?
I am so ready.
Yes.
Everybody written down?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
This put me in a very good mood.
As you continue to explore, you venture deeper into the forest, but soon you come to a clearing where you see a maze. How big is the maze? What
Do you want me to finish?
Yeah, there
this
might be
one?
a little bit more
Yeah.
to that.
is the height of the walls in this maze? So, you decide.
Okay, so we'll pause there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That you're going to enter this maze, but the person that you are walking with advises against it. So you go in there alone. When you get to the center of the maze, you find a cup. What material is the cup made out of?
Pause.
Okay, I would like to say that does not sound like me. I would not
Right.
willingly want to go into a maze.
Right. Okay, anyway, ready?
Yeah.
And what do you do with the cup?
My bad. Oh, no. Would you like another one?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Beautiful.
I caught that. You see that?
Yeah, it's impressive.
Very
Toss and
impressive.
throw. Toss and catch. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Finally, you make it to the exit of the maze. Which of these sentences describes your journey through the maze? That was so easy. It was a piece of cake to get through that maze. Well, it took a while to get through the maze, but looking back, I don't think it was that hard. Oh my God, I was lost and I thought I was never going to get out. The person that I was walking with came and found me in the maze and they helped me get out. Otherwise, I'd probably still be there. So,
Okay, there's your answers to those ones.
Yes. Writing things down.
Sorry. Perfect.
Scribble,
There's gonna be a lot of
Scribbling.
pauses on this.
Sorry.
one.
Sorry for the pauses. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay.
do you have your answers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great, because here's your results.
Do you want to pause through this? Do we want to talk it through? What do we want to do before we go forward? And I pause and then I ask you and then we don't know what's going on.
I guess we could do that.
Okay. Is that a good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The person who you was walking with in the forest is the most important person in your life.
Do we want to pause, answer that? Or do we want to keep going?
No, we can answer that.
Okay, Dustin was mine.
Producer Butters is gonna kill me.
Mine was Mima.
Okay, great.
Mine was Jake.
Okay. It's fine.
To be fair, I wrestled with the decision.
Okay, great. Ready?
The size of the animal that you saw is a representation of the size that you perceive your problems to be right now in your life.
Mine was a fox.
I didn't specify.
Oh,
I
okay.
just said puppy.
Okay.
To me, puppy could range from a
Right.
Chihuahua to
To
a
a-
Great Dane.
right.
So,
They're still small though.
Yeah.
okay.
I
Okay.
put alligator.
Alligator.
Wow.
That's all right. We can get that. It's brittle.
But she also asked like
Right. Well,
what? Okay. Anyways. sorry.
right. It's
Okay.
And the interaction that you had with this animal describes how you are solving this problem right now.
here's
Response? Did you run away from it? Did you stand up and fight?
okay.
I put approached and defensive.
As you would be.
Yes.
See, for me, in my vision of it, I was standing and we just were like, we were made aware of each other and we just kind of like analyzed each other, like when we looked at each other.
That's kind of how mine was, but we were like both like, I ain't going there.
See, and that's so interesting because mine was like curiosity almost. Interesting. Okay.
She's
Yes.
I'm obsessed.
Mine is.
I'm obsessed with my problems.
Mine says high pitched yelling, petting, and belly rubs.
Good. Good. We love problems.
Put me in very good mood.
We love problems. We love approaching those things. Okay. So the maze. We're onto the maze now.
Maze represents your life, particularly from adolescence into adulthood. And so your experience in the maze is a representation of how you have negotiated your life through your teenage years into adulthood. The size of the wall represents how ambitious you are to overcome the challenges you have in your life. If your maze had one of those low hedge type walls, then it's a representation of an open personality and the warmth to being open to most people. However, if it was a stone-walled type maze, you're quite a closed-off person. You prefer to be alone and you don't like people just dropping in unannounced. The durability.
So,
I put small and short, but
okay.
like
What was
I
it
said,
made out of?
trees.
Trees?
Yeah.
Cool,
It was
cool.
like a hedge.
Mine was like a hedge too.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay, so when I originally took this test before,
Right.
I have different results.
Interesting.
So it might be depending on my mood
Yeah,
at the
could
time.
be. Yeah, because for me, mine was like a hedge. Mine was like, it was somewhere in between medium and tall. Like I couldn't see out of it, but it was above me, right? So I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah.
open personality I would go with.
That sounds like what I said. Mine
Yeah.
is a hedge type, taller than me, but not too much taller.
Okay. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
So we're onto the cup.
Okay.
Tea of the cup that you found in the forest is a representation of how strong you see the relationship with the person that you went into the forest with.
Oh,
Wow.
So if it was a plastic or paper cup, you might see that relationship as disposable, not at all durable. But if it was stronger like metal, then you see this relationship as more durable, long lasting, faithful, trustworthy. However,
no. Oh, wait. There's more. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, there's more.
if it was glass, then you see this relationship as very fragile. And whatever you did with
Oh, gosh, I keep pausing it. Sorry.
this cup shows your attitude towards this person and the relationship you have with them. So if you left it alone, you see that you are very distant from this person, or you want to be distant from this person.
Was there somebody like
However,
flushing the
if you
toilet
picked
in
it
the
up,
background?
Yeah.
then you want to be close to this person. Remember,
Pause. Okay. So for me, mine was brass, and I picked it up for my cup.
Okay. So what does that mean as
So
far as picking
brass is the hard
It's like a metal.
it up? No, I got
hard
that
metal.
part.
So then you pick it up because you want it to be close to you. So or you leave it down because you want to distance yourself from it. Was what this lady's
Okay.
her reference was. Basically whatever you did with the cup was how you wanted that relationship to be represented.
I kind of want to skip over producer Butters because he's dying as she's going over this. So I'm a
No.
little scared. But in my defense, for what I chose is when she said a cup
Uh-huh.
in the middle of a maze. It just reminded me of Harry Potter.
Of course. Right, same.
And you leave it alone.
You don't touch it.
You don't touch it.
Yeah.
So for me, it was a ceramic cup, and I left it alone.
Nice.
Which I guess makes sense
Right.
because my friend that I wrote down lives in Texas, so I guess
Right. So you're distancing yourself.
yeah. Well, I see us as distant.
Yeah.
From
Okay.
each other.
Okay. Producer Butters.
I wrote glass cup
Okay.
and I picked it up.
Good.
Aw.
Fragile, but I want it close, but it's gonna shatter. Got it. Nice.
Aw.
Okay.
I honestly, when I took this, it was several days ago, so I
Yeah.
forgot all
All of the stuff.
questions.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this one says, remember when you got to the end of the maze, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm, mhm.
when you got to the end of the maze and you had to choose a sentence, what if you said it was a piece of cake, it was easy peasy? Well, when you look back at your teenage years, you think it was fun. There wasn't a lot of peer pressure, and it was pretty easy. However, it could mean that your real test in life is yet to still come.
Yikes.
If you said it took a while to get through the forest, but looking back it wasn't that hard, well, it indicates that your school life wasn't that easy. It's an indication that you probably spent a night or two or more worrying about your friendships, your future, the problems that you had. However, it has forged you to become the person that you are, to face life challenges head on. And those lessons still sustain you through life even now. If you said, oh my God, I was lost, I thought I was never going to get out. Well, through your teenage years, you took worrying to the extreme.
Ooh.
And you still do it as an adult, always second guessing yourself, overthinking, intrusive thoughts. And other people might think that you're quite a serious person because of it. Loosen up. Enjoy life. Now, if you said that the other person came and found you in the forest, well, it is an indication that you have formed some very good friendships that you have had throughout your life and that you still rely on even now. You always have someone to turn to when things get tough. So be grateful for the luck that you've had so far and maybe return the favour to a friend or two. So did your answer?
Okay. Where do we go there? Because mine on that one, my Dustin came into the forest and found me because otherwise I would have gotten lost for the rest of my life. Which I think is like, I love that analogy. I think that's great because it's like Dustin and we started dating when I was like 19. So it's kind of cool because it's like he found me, helped me sort through a lot of stuff. Anyway.
I put that was a piece of cake because one, it was small and it was short.
Okay.
So
Mine was huge, dude.
So mine was probably like maybe the size of this room.
Really?
So it was like, okay, here's the center. All right,
Oh,
I made
man.
it out.
That's
so it was a piece of
amazing.
cake. Now, when I originally
Took it.
this,
Yeah.
or should I wait? Let's hear. what
Okay.
yours- I'll wait.
Well, mine was medium, like a medium, kind of like the corn mazes here, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So it took a long time, but it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess what I was getting at is when I first originally took this, the maze was very tall
Okay.
and big.
Yeah.
It was big, and I think I put in that somebody came and helped me
Oh, nice.
get out. So,
Yeah. So mine, in my envisioning of things, in the forest itself, Dustin and I have hiked into different forests, and so I just went directly into that forest that we have like literally hiked into,
Mhm.
and where we were at, we overlooked like the valley, and it was like a whole freaking maze, and so I was like, cool, we're gonna go into that, and it was like huge, so.
Mhm.
It's very interesting to me because, yeah, it was like, this is huge, but then the maze was lower, kind of, as that hedge type of a thing. So it's kind of interesting because it's like, okay, so you're open towards this, but it's giant and it's going to take a long time to get through and it's going to be kind of difficult, but then,
Mhm.
Dustin's going to come help you. You freaking psycho. So anyway.
I think for me, I would just be interested in knowing, like, if she would answer, like, if somebody would ask her the question, if she would answer, like, what does it mean if you're hesitant to go into the maze?
I was.
Because I know, like, in my envisioning, I didn't really see a forest. I saw, like, the Georgia woods.
Okay.
Because that's where I grew up. So
Right.
that's what I envisioned. And seeing this random medium-sized maze in the middle of the woods, to me, screams, don't go in there because
You're going to get possessed.
it's it's not in Appalachia, but it's like
Yeah.
close enough
You've got
that it's
some
like
of those Appalachia dangerous
yeah
creatures that are going to possess you.
So
very
to me,
skinwalker.
I was very hesitant, especially when the person I was with advised me not to go in.
Yeah.
So it's like
And
it doesn't sound like me. Like, it doesn't sound like me to just go into something even though people tell me not to.
yeah. I get that.
Yeah. I guess we should give some credit where credit is due with the video.
Yes, Bella is who did this one. Bella Inter is what her handle is. So BELLAINTER. She's one of my favorite people. I follow her on TikTok. If this is going to load, I can get you more details. So she's an author, a life coach, psychic, and Reiki master. She's got it's like Bella International is what it's short for. So anyway, that's what she do. I love her. So anyway, she does a lot of like, if you're seeing this on the full moon type stuff. So
Okay.
anyway, I really like her stuff. I think this was really fun. I love
think
these
so,
kinds
too.
of things. Like,
Yeah.
I
I was excited about it.
yeah, I was glad that you brought it up because I feel like it's so good to be able to like go over these kinds of things. I love
Yes.
it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do the test, let us know what you find out, or, do a little bit of reflecting on what you found out so that you can, I don't know, just know a little bit more about what it is that your inner self higher self is talking to you about. So
Yeah.
that's my 2 cents on it. Any final thoughts?
Just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Just have fun.
Don't take yourself so seriously.
It's interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, this
Bye.
has been The Perspective.